Viewers, welcome to our online class, that is online education of Halishwar Cantonment Public School and College. Today we'll discuss some rules of articles and its practical uses. It will be beneficial for all of you. All of you have started using articles from class 6, and also you have written answer in the exam, but you'll observe one thing, that still there exists a problem of using article. The main and foremost reason of this is the lack of practice. If you practice a lot and you will face a problem, then you can learn it easily through problem. Today we'll discuss some rule at first. First time unspecific, then always must be specific. What do I want to mean here? Once there was a king. The king would not undergo physical labor. As a result, the king got bulky. I want to mean here, when you use a noun first time, you will use a or an before it. But when you want to use the same person or thing, then you must use the definite article the before it. So here we see a king, but later when we use the king, we use the article the, definite article. That is why we tell first time unspecific, but then always must be specific. Plural common noun. There will be no article before the plural common noun. Cows, it's the plural common noun. Dogs, the plural common noun. So there is no article. But when it is specific, the dogs of our house, it is not a common dog, a specific dogs of your house. The cows of our house are healthy. When it is specific, then you must use the article the before it. Uncountable noun, material and abstract. I'm fond of milk. There is no article. Honesty is the best policy. Milk is the material noun. Uncountable noun. There is no article. Honesty is the abstract noun. There is no article before it. But when it is specific, you must use article. The rice of Barishal is fine. It is specific. The rice from where? Rice from Barishal or Barishal. The honesty of Abdul Qadir Jilani, Cham Ulol. Whose honesty? It is not only honesty. Uh, this is the honesty of Abdul Qadir Jilani. So it is the specific. When the specific, then we must use the article the here. Now before adjective, look, adjective may be used as a subject. Adjective may be used as the object. Here the poor. Okay, this is the subject here. Poor is the adjective. So when adjective uses subject, we use article the before it, and when it is used as object, we also use article the before it. Before few, a little, great, a lot of, good deal, and after many. Before these words, we must use article, and after many, we also use article. A lot of people. Many a flower was kept on the table. Before language, I know that all of you know that before the language there will be no article, but we have to use the article when he is learning French. French is the name of a language, so there will be no article. But when after the name of the language, the word language is mentioned, then you must use the article the before it. The English language is easy to learn. Degree abbreviation and country abbreviation. You know what is the abbreviation form? So MA, PhD, these are the degree. So before this name of the degree, we use article N or A. If it is sound like vowel, then we use N. If it is sound like consonant, then we use A. NMA, as M is sound like the vowel, so here is the N. PhD holder, as P sound as the consonant, so here is A. But when abbreviation are used for the country, then we use the. For example, the USA, the UK. Before profession or vocation, before the name of the profession, profession or vocation, we must use article the. You join the Navy. Here, Navy is a profession, so we use article the here. Two for comparison. Two for comparison. He is more handsome of the two brothers. When two TWO is used to compare between two, then we use the before it. Nature, when nature, the word is used to indicate the nature, then there will be no article. William Wordsworth was a poet of nature, so there is no article. But when nature want to indicate the characteristics of a boy or a man or a girl, then we must use article before it. For example, the nature of the boy is very bad. Between adjective and noun, there will be no article. Between adjective and noun, there will be no article. This is his car. His, it is the possessive, so it is the adjective, and car is the noun, so there will be no article. Attributive and predicative adjective. There are two types of use of adjective. One is attributive, and another one is predicative. When adjective use itself in the place of predicate, it is called predicative use. When adjective use before the noun, this is called attributive use of adjective. So he is good, this is the predicative use of adjective, so there is no article. But he is a good student, here good is used as attributive, so there is article a. Noun plus or plus noun, when we get any structure like this one, so before the first noun we use article the, and before the second noun there will be no article. The jute of Bangladesh has lost its market value. Here before the first noun jute there is article the, but second noun is Bangladesh, there is no article. Superlative degree, she is the prettiest girl in the competition. So before the superlative degree we must use article the. But the superlative form of the adjective most, when it is used to indicate the meaning of very, we cannot use article the, we use a. This is a most interesting story. We use here most to indicate this is a very interesting story. Now let's go for real practice. When we go to solve this type of questions in the exam, at first we'll read the whole passage thoroughly, try to guess the meaning, actually the inner meaning of the passage. First, exercise 1, use article where necessary, put cross where an article is not needed. As I love walking, I avoid dash bus journey. Bus is the name of the transport. Before the name of the transport, you cannot use article. So here will be the cross. But when you use the name of the transport like this, when journey by bus, then you must use article a before it. I live in big city like Chattogram. You know, before the name of the proper noun, we cannot use any article. You know what is the proper noun? Proper noun is the name of the place or person or things particular. So it is the name of the place. Chittagong or Chattogram. As it is the name of the place, it is the proper noun. We cannot use article here. So it will be cross. Sometimes situation impels me to take. So situation, actually it is the name of the event, so it is the abstract noun. So here will be the cross, you cannot use article. It is actually the uncountable noun. Then me to take dash help of, we told you when you get like this noun plus of, you use here article the. That is very common in case of 99% use of article. If you get noun then of, you must use here the. Then here it will be the cross because bus is the name of the transport. Here also it will be the cross because rickshaw is the name of the transport. Now come here, dash, reason behind making such dash. So here actually we mentioned earlier what is the reason. So the reason is specific, so here you have to use the reason behind making such dash. Here it is vowel, so as per rule use n. For example, if I want to visit dash, here it will be the cross because you Pothinga sea beach, this is the name of a place, so it is the proper noun as we told earlier before the name. That means proper noun, we cannot use any article. I can't dare to do it on foot as I live just opposite of city. I told you noun plus of, so here it will be the noun plus of, here it will be the. Now let's go for the second practice, second exercise. Use article where necessary, put cross where an article is not needed. Dash infant, sometimes infant is a common noun. So as we are going to mention the common noun first, so use article here or n. But as here is I is a vowel, so we must use n. Next one, ask such dash. So here u is a vowel, so we use here n. Question that even dash is man first time it has come here. So as per rule, we use here n as article, and is man failed to answer dash uncommon questions. So here is uncommon, here is also uncommon. We tell you when we repeat anything we use there the, but we cannot use here the because this uncommon questions and this uncommon question is not same. It is the uncommon question of aged man, but this was the uncommon question of infant, so both are different. So as this is not for the same person, so we cannot use here the, we use here and. Dash intelligent man, first time intelligent man is going to be introduced here. So as per the normal rule of article, we use here and intelligent man has to think over dash questions. So these questions also for intelligent man, there is no relation between this question for uncommon people and this question of infant. So as a general rule we use here the article. We can use here to think over the questions. It is a question for intelligent man. It is not an easy matter to satisfy dash inquisitive infant. So here is the infant, here is the infant, both of the thing may be confusing, but here it is only the infant, but here the infant is inquisitive, so there is no relation between this one and this one. So as per the general rule of article, we use here n. Sometimes dash age man also grows angry with dash inquisitive boy. So this age man, here is also age man, but there is no relation because these age men grow angry. So this is the angry age man. So as per the general rule of article, we use here and age man also grows angry with an inquisitive boy or girl who always want to know more. We must not be dash impatient with the infant. There will be no article. So what will be the rule? Be plus adjective. Between the be and adjective there will be no article. Between the be and adjective there will be no article. So that's all for today. You use exercise 1 and 2 as SW, you practice at home. I hope that it will be beneficial for you. You will practice a lot the exercises which are given in your book as well as in different types of test paper and facing the problem. you'll overcome your problem in article and you'll get full marks in the exam. Bye bye.